Alright, hello guys, I just recorded this video and realized I had the boring voice again. Well, obviously since I've done a retake, I hope I've improved in this regard. Please tell me whether you think I should improve further on it, if it's fine or, whatever. Today I'll be reviewing the Denon D7000, which is hand on heart one of my favorite headphones, which is the reason I've got a custom version here with black Gaboon ebony cups made by a friend of mine in the US called Martin. He runs a company named Martin Custom Audio, which you'll be able to find with a little Google search. But yeah, these headphones come with one of the greatest cables you can get from a standard. It's made of OOC copper, a very clean type of it, which means it sounds great, and you don't necessarily have to switch the cable. As you'll see here, I've re-terminated it with the plug that fits what am I saying? I'm horrible at this. Anyway, with a plug that fits a balanced amplifier from iBasso, which I'll be reviewing later. The headphones themselves, these are extremely well built, constructed from magnesium, cast magnesium, and steel. The rods in here, they're steel as far as I know. The cups on the normal version is made of mahogany, as far as I remember, with a high gloss finish. These are, as I mentioned, Gaboon ebony, again with a piano finish, so it's also high gloss. The padding, all the padding is, I think, from what I read on Denon's homepage, it is real lambskin, but from what I've read on homepage websites, like headfight.org, it is probably fake leather. I'm not quite sure. I would be sad if it was, because these headphones at an MSRP at $1,000 is a very expensive pair of headphones, and you'd kind of expect quality at that price point. Then again, looking at something like Audio-Technica with all the plastic and fake leather crap, you can't really expect that. Anyway, the sound of these is fantastic. They go very low, down to about 5 Hz, which you won't find with basically any other headphone as far as I've heard. And they do this without even having any fluctuations in sound pressure with dB, the volume won't go down, which it does with most other headphones. They just roll off at around 50 or 40 Hz. Especially my Thunder Pants, which some of you who aren't into real hi-fi won't know these headphones, but they should be very good, but I'm not that big of a fan. I prefer these very much. Apart from maybe the mids and the highs, they are very good, they are fantastic, but other headphones do this better, like the Grados I have over here, or the Thunder Pants that I mentioned. But they do great. The mids, some say they're a bit drawn back. I don't agree. They sound fantastic and very balanced. The highs as well sound great. They're not sibilant or anything like that. These are some of the most comfortable headphones to listen to, and you won't get tired of it because these pads are so soft and they are very light because of the magnesium construction, so you can wear these forever. Some might wonder how the noise isolation is, considering the closed back headphones. It is not great, and that comes down to the fact that these are a very loose fitting headphone, so you won't be running around or jumping with these headphones on. They'll fall off and they'll break, and you won't want that because they are really expensive. A great thing about them though is that you can run them off about just about anything, because they are very efficient and have a low impedance, so you could basically run them off an iPhone and have them sound, well, close to as good as they would with a dedicated headphone amplifier from my experience. Though, as always, a headphone amplifier, especially a balanced one like this, will improve the soundstage and the detail. Though to use that, you need to re-terminate the cable from this beauty, which is the original 1/4-inch jack they come with, which is very nice. It's I'm not sure if it's aluminium or magnesium like the headphone. I think it's aluminium. It's very nice. And yeah, they come with this box with, I think it's maybe silk, probably a fake, and an aluminium Denon plate here, and then this box down here for the cable and the accessories, and they fit quite well in here and look fantastic when they lie there. The box itself is covered in fake leather. Again, I would have loved to see real leather, but I guess you can't get everything. Yeah, I definitely recommend these, especially for people who have been liking. I know this for most hi-fi people won't be interesting, but for people who've heard the Beats by Dre and thought this was great sounding, but then realized it's probably not, but want a hi-fi headphone that has that sort of bass response, or, well, the Beats by Dre has mid-bass emphasis. These has real great bass, and I'd recommend them to try the Denon D2000, see if they like them, and then maybe upgrade to these later. For people who like hi-fi, if you're one of the people like me who think hi-fi these days has shied away from bass because it has become so popular, and obviously they won't like the things that are popular, and so they shy away from it. If you're one of those people, try these. They are fantastic because they have that bass you want. They have the neutral bass response, which most other hi-fi headphones don't. Most hi-fi headphones will roll off and in the low bass response and won't have that sort of punch. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. It's a great value for money, even though if you want really good value for money, I think you should go with one of the cheaper versions like the D5000 or D2000. The higher going range, basically the bass tightens up and they get more precise sounding. But yeah, as last time, please tell me how I've done on my voice problem. Like last time it was too boring. I hope it's improved this time. As I wrote in the comments, I do these very often late at night because it's the only time where I have the peace and silence and the time for it, which probably causes the boring voice, but whatever. It's better than nothing, or at least I think so. Right, please thumbs up, comment and subscribe if you want more of this. I'll be reviewing these Grados, which are also a custom build from Martin, in a later video, and this amp and balanced amp and DAC setup from iBasso. And I'll have a lot more great things to come. And yeah, see you later.